Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream video. Thank you for the bananas in chat. Pony Butts, Pony Butts, Pony Butts, Joel Kip, Nobby Nuts, Alien Explorer, Basuman. Wow, some of these names are difficult to read. Ron Bashar, thank you. The Chicken Duck says, why is there a panic? There's always a panic. There's always a panic when I restart the stream. Today's pre-stream music was a Norwegian band called Kveldtak, I think, and the name of the song was Natsverd. Wow, I probably butchered that, but very cool bands that Doc M showed me yesterday, and I really like that track. So yeah, I thought, hey, pre-stream song today, there you go, bam. Right, now we could log on to the Hermitcraft server and play, but I actually had an idea before logging on here that I want to investigate. So we should go into this world, I think. The We're Live world, it's for when we're live. Hi, hello, I'm looking at you apparently, holding an Elytra. Aha, you can see what I've been experimenting with here. Had no luck. Had no luck with that. What do I want to do? I want to bring up my notifications on the other screen. There we go. So I had this idea. See the purple shop over there? Had this idea for a blaze farm. It just sort of popped into my head that there's a way I want to use a blaze farm that you don't normally see. And Yi Zhirong says, hi, tea reminder. Tea, finally managed to catch a stream. Thank you for the tea reminder. It's still piping hot. We're going to give it 10 minutes, I think. And Heikler Furwerder says, oh, something else other than Hermitcraft. Well, we are doing Hermitcraft. I just had a little bit of an idea, and I wanted to test it out. I'm not terribly prepared. Let's say we have a blaze farm, right? We're going to build up in the sky a little bit. And the type of blaze farm I'm most likely to build will involve having this strip across the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is usually the distance or length that those are made at. And what the blazes will do is walk back and forth over this thing. And I might have just made it complicated for myself, but maybe not. I think what we should do is consider that the player would be standing back in this area, and using translocators we could move all of the blazes down to the front. So I don't have to get this exactly right, but somewhere down here, what I'm thinking is we want a crusher system that crushes and then moves the blazes into a holding area, because I want to be able to use a farm where rather than AFKing, you hit one of them with a sword and then they all get killed because of the splash damage thing. So what I'm thinking is the blazes are going to be moving across at this height with translocator pistons possibly to push them along. I don't know. Then they come into a holding chamber. So let's say that holding chamber is defined by a piston. The blaze ends up in this position, gets sucked through into this area. Now when it's inside this little bit, maybe we'll double up here. We'll put another one. When they're inside this area, they're in a holding area, okay? And then what we have on the other side of it is a crusher. So over here we would somehow, some way, keep coming up with different redstone contraptions like every single day. Yeah, so we'd have something like that, and then another one here. Oops, that was silly. And then this is going to be your killing chamber, right? So, can we move a blaze through glass? Can I even remember? That's slass, not glass. I wanted some slass, apparently. But morning to everyone in chat tuning in. We are going to be playing some Hermitcraft today. Don't be alarmed. We are just starting off with investigating an idea that I had. So you got a blaze, boom, boom. No, you have to have that block free. Interesting. That might mess with the contraption a little bit. But all things will be figured out, I guess, eventually. And, yeah, this is not something we're going to do. Like, we're not going to make this till it's complete. It will take a long time, but I just want to get a rough sort of concept in. I'll tell you what, that glass at the front here might be useful. So, the blaze is not seeing this would probably be an important thing. But I guess what we'd want is a timer. A timer just to control this bit right here. So we'd have a... Let's put that there. We're going to have this one get activated, then after the clock here has worked, then the next one gets activated. No Hermitcraft, says Zafinxa. Nope, we're doing Hermitcraft today. I'm just had an idea before we were getting started. And someone's pointing out that the blaze makes a lot of noise. Go away! Let's put you in a hole. You're making too much sound for the peeps. There we go. So this is the bit where it would probably take... This is probably not the best thing for me to live stream. I'm terrible at doing like redstone on camera, so to speak. Let's put a roof on it as well. Okay, so that's all equipped. So what we want is a pulse here, then the timer, then a pulse there and a pulse here. So I think what you'd probably be best off doing is just focusing on the timer and then taking the pulses around it. Now I'm going to make a EFO hopper clock over here. And that is quite commonly one of the best timers to use. However, when it comes to making timers, it's best not to try and go for the most compact thing immediately, which is always what throws me off. Just build something big and bulky to start with, and see where that goes, which is what we're going to do right here. X, you have to reset the donation bar. Aha, I forgot to click restart session. I apologise. I do that quite often, actually. It's one of those things. There's lots and lots of little bits and bobs that I have to open, close, set up before a stream. I think I've done all of them. I haven't quit Skype. There we go. And right, now we've got an EFO hopper clock going. So there's probably someone out there in the chat probably even knows that there's going to be an optimal amount of these that I need to put in here for the crusher to work. But for today, we're just going to go with 16. So let's take a redstone torch because we want to create a signal every so often. Okay, and this is a signal that turns off. And then it's going to blink on again. Which may not be exactly what we want. Because we have to manipulate the pulse a little bit here. If this were inverted again. Let's get some redstone. I don't think we're going to need too many more pistons now. Like, yeah, look how short that was. But it might just be enough. The thing retracts, then this one here has to get power. It's probably nowhere near enough. Definitely need to make that longer. What's the best way I can make it longer? What are we making, says Andir? We are making a blaze crusher system. It's a little idea I had. Also, for everyone tuning in, we will be doing Hermitcraft. Just wanted to start off with a little bit of redstoney stuff. Ponybutts says, what kind of tea you got today? Just made some Assam. It's not my favourite, but it's still good. Also, any news on the XUHC? Thanks for reminding me, Ponybutts. Later today, people, the XUHC will be happening 7 PM BST. If you're interested in playing and you're a Twitch subscriber, you will be emailed. If you're a patron, I'll put a post of the details on the patron page. And yeah, it's just going to be a UHC with XVS donators, patrons, and Twitch subscribers. Thanks for the reminder, Ponybutts. Thank you for the donation. And I'll probably see you later on at the XUHC. So, we need to make this slightly longer. And here's where I get... I'm so rusty with redstone, I just don't like do this enough. Can we do that and feed two things? I think we can, actually. If we were to put that there... No, it needs to point into it. Which is fine. What we can do is simply put that there. Now, I'm in no way trying to make this... Did that work? I think that means it's now off for like 8 ticks. So I'm in no way trying to make this pretty in any way at all. We're just going for the basics. Repeater instead of torch X, someone says. Maybe. Did that work? I need to watch it again. I'm also wondering, can I pull the signal from here? But I've got a feeling not. I think you do need it to be inverted in order to... Yes, that definitely keeps it off for longer. Okay, so... with that being what it is, we will need to take this torch to this piston, which is, do you know what, it's so much easier if we just stack it up here. Now you're directly plugged into that, so then when it turns off, it's going to turn off for a little bit longer, which is good. What we want to happen is this one to activate, then that one. And I think the best way to do that is with... Oh, this thing is going to get bulky quickly, but hey, we're not trying to build it compact from the get-go. Right, and then we take off a signal on either side. Just a short one like that. This one might be longer because we'll have it on a delay. And then that needs to go down here and power that thing. Right, so now it will... will that do that at the correct timing? Retract, then this thing activates? Yes, that looks really good actually. So then after that's retracted, this one needs to be set off a moment later. So all we need to do here really is add a little bit of delay. We'll make it more than 2 ticks, but we also need to get all of this working together. Let's just do that for now. I'm going to keep it a 1 tick pulse. Bam. And what we should see is this retracts, then the one on the left fires, then the one on the right fires. Bam. Oh, was it me or was it only the one on the right that fired? We've also got another noise in the ear. We'll check that in 1 second. Also, apologise to everyone in chat if you're looking for a little bit of interaction right now. We will be getting on Hermitcraft. Hey, did you see it? It works perfectly. And we will be having a regular stream. Just really wanted to jump in and try this idea out at the beginning. So, oops. Right, so gets pulled in, gets crushed. This might be enough to kill it, I don't know. Wow, it might have been enough to kill it. Yeah. I reckon it needs to be about 3/4 of the current amount. Now I put 16 in there, so let's put those back in. Right, that got killed as well. I'm going to take out 2 more. 1, 2, bam. And let's mess around with that timer. So let's wait for it to shift over. Okay, now we're going to load blazes into this little space. Let's hope they don't escape. Okay, they get crushed. Oh, this is cool. Is it too much? No. Right, now I don't know if they're 1-hit kill, but you can stand here and you can constantly kill them while they're coming through the farm. My idea being that rather than having to sit around and crush them when... Let's... excuse me. Let's start again. Also, I believe Rendog is possibly here. If you're watching, Ren, hello. There are people saying your name in chat. Let's start again. Blaze farms. You sit around, you wait for all the blazes to appear, and then you crush them and kill them, right? Not with this design. With this design, they will fall down. They'll be moved by the translocators. This might not be the best way to do it. You know, the blazes can land on top of there. So something here might need to be a little bit different. Either way, if we can get them into a singular spot, then we can crush them and then move them through each time using the translocators. And then that means that you can sit here and it doesn't matter how many you've built up, you can always just give them a whack and kill them. So, peeps, let me know what you think about that idea. The redstone here will be compacted if ever I turn this into something. It is just a very basic little setup. I would just like to know what all of you think of that idea. Also, Rendog is here. Hey, buddy. He says, "Morning X, you are the soundtrack to my breakfast." Brilliant. That's great. I'm going to have a sip of my tea right now. I hope you got a tea with your breakfast, Ren. Oh man, that's nice. Dr. Prometheus says build it. I will not build it in survival. It's far from complete. It's just a proof of concept at the moment. Looks like a lot of you like the idea. Yeah, a few people. A lot of people say it looks like Mumbo's new mob farm. Says uncredited. Mumbo's mob farm did use the translocator, but there are lots of mob farms using translocator, like my one over here. I've got a translocator mob farm. It's not really that great. I don't know. This is just an idea that I had. It didn't work out so well. It needs some refinement, really. I built this ages ago. It's just like in each of these rooms are mobs, or sorry, places for mobs to spawn, and they'll just get sucked out of there like instantly. I shouldn't really be. Oh. I never wired up the top, and the top is full of mobs, which is why nothing spawns in the area down below. That's fascinating. That means I've made a big old mistake there. Oh. Well, we discovered what's wrong with that. Oh, that's hilarious. Science says looks like mom. Again, I was just pointing out that, you know, this whole translocator mob farm isn't a Mumbo idea. Loads of people have done it already. This isn't a Mumbo idea. I was just thinking about blaze farms because I was watching Etho's video this morning, and it just got me thinking that, you know, if you use the translocators to create a crushing chamber, I don't think it's possible to do it quite like that before. It probably was. There's probably a way to make a midway crushing table chamber even, but now it's like, you know, in the middle of the thing. Anyway, like what I'm saying is, just because someone, you know, uploads a video doesn't mean that someone else doing something similar has copied them or it's the same thing. Yeah, that was my point. Anyway, so you might see a blaze farm coming soon. Let's hop on a Hermitcraft now. There is 1,300 you blah 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 blah, if I could talk properly. 1,300 of you here watching. Thank you for tuning in on a Saturday morning, or possibly it could be a different time of day where you are. That's how the world works. The magic of the internet, connecting us from across the globe. Wizard says, what are you building? It was a blaze farm, now we're on Hermitcraft, and I know exactly what we're going to do. We don't really need to pick up any supplies. We're going to head over to... Actually, no, we are going to take the Elytra launcher. Why would we not take the Elytra launcher to get somewhere? I actually want to shave off a few more boats again, because we've had lag issues on the server, and pretty sure that these things are something to do with it. Does an axe one-hit the boat? You'd think an axe would, because it's for wood. Right, that's definitely got a few less. We'll let them despawn. I don't know how many less there are. We might pick them up when we use the Elytra launcher. I just don't know. And Samurai says, wow, chat is so fast. Yes, chat is incredibly fast. It is very difficult to read chat. Okay. So, walk forward, press spacebar, look upwards, and off we go. Yes, that has definitely lost a little bit of its boom, but it is still a plentiful amount to get to where we're going. By the way, peeps, on my channel, youtube.com/AssumeAvoid, if you're here watching on Twitch and don't know how to do YouTube, there is a tutorial on how to build that launcher. Just so you know, right, and we land like that. So what we're going to do now is work on the lawn a little bit and tidy up things in this area. Now I've noticed that there are torches on the ground. I think they could possibly be replaced with some lamps. By the way, if you're like, oh, you're taking from Python, Python won't mind. We're working on this area together. I've already come over here and dumped in a load of resources for the pathways and stuff like that, and I just wanted to keep this area progressing today. You know, I wanted to come on here, do some bits and bobs of it. And Acno Plays has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much for your subscription, buddy. Really do appreciate it. That's the first one we've done today. It has been... We've been streaming for 20 minutes, right? And usually by now I've had so many of them, I don't know what to do. Today is the day where not so many people subscribed a month ago. Which actually would be every day, wouldn't it? Because we stream every other day. Oh no, it wouldn't be. Okay, so if a month has an odd amount of days, does that mean that the next time that we stream, the next month we stream, we're on a different day to the last month? So therefore, there wouldn't be resubscribes. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense at all? At least for 1 month. It makes sense in my mind. It might sound a little bit silly. And Deer says, yep, good. I'm glad it makes sense to you, my friend. Glad it makes sense to you. Flesh says, wow, my name is on the screen. If you hit that follow button, your name may appear on the screen for a moment. That is how it works. That's my way of saying thanks for following. And we're out of lime clay already. No surprise, no surprise. Tea reminder from MC Fex. I'm going to have another sip of my tea. Thank you, buddy. Do appreciate it. And Green Attacker says, I understand UX. Brilliant. I'm glad you do. And we got another resubscribe. It is Morgan Corn resubscribing for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much, buddy. And what is it? Speak of the devil, as soon as I say it, it all goes crazy. Ouija Ben resubscribing for 10 months in a row. Thank you again. I do appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Let's outline our plans a little bit. I've got several objectives. I've got several ideas, several things I want to do. Get all of this floor in place would be nice. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Wow, that was violent. Okay. Oh, my sneezes and especially, what's the hiccups? Hiccups are the worst. They're so painful. Oh yeah, sneezes really shake me, they do. They shake my bones. Yeah, so one of the plans is to expand the floor, make it real nice for other people in the area, people moving in. Possibly later on, just tidy it up a little bit and put some carpets in, put some lighting in, just make it look good. Perhaps work on the edges over here as well, just give them something a little bit nicer to look at, because they kind of prop up out of nowhere. It looks like this bit needs doing. And we got another subscriber. It is Alex Pro Headbang, professional headbanger in the house, subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing and joining us here on the channel. Do appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Yes, so that's what we're doing with this bit. Then, as well as that, I also want to expand the pathway. It goes out near where Joe's been building, but I forgot to come back and actually do that at some point. Bam. Looks like a football field, says Cake Body. It would. It would look like a football field, I guess, because it looks like grass, right? And football fields are notoriously famous for being made out of grass. And I can't sprint. Let's eat. Food reminder from MCX. Thank you. Oh, they all turned on at once. I've not seen that before. That was amazing. Yeah, another thing I'd like to do is tidy up these chests that have been left around. False has got some. You know, Python's got some. Do we have bones in here? We do. Do we have regular hardened clay? Where's the nearest place I can get it from? Right here. Right there is the place. Cough is burning my throat worse than a hiccup, says Zempire. That sounds very unpleasant and worthy of worry. Worthy of worry, there you go. Try and say that one fast. So if we put these together, let's make that many of those. And that'll do 2 of these lots. Bam, excellent. So now we've got a reasonable amount of those 2 to continue doing this. Hi X, what have I missed, says Ansku. You've missed us coming up with a little blaze farm design thing, a little bit of a holding chamber for a blaze farm. I really like that idea. I'll do that later today, and if it's good, I might just hop on here on Hermitcraft and build one. You know, why not? Blaze farms don't take too long to build in my experience, at least the new ones. Who was it who made it? MC Mazuma, I think it was, or someone. He came up with this whole very elegant way of just letting their pathfinding do all the work for you, so you don't have to build a big and crazy contraption. We also got Naru Furry subscribing, or is it Naru Fry? I think it's Naru Fry. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate your support, and yeah, enjoy the stream. Okay. Oh yes, if you're a new subscriber, you can also join Discord. There is a link in chat. And you can join the XUHC, which is later today, 7 PM BST is that time for you. Right, so what's next? We've done a little bit of that. We need to do some more on this side over here, although we're starting to run low. I don't think I'll do a crazy amount. So you see, False has gone for lighting with the leaf blocks. I was thinking of doing carpets with sea lanterns underneath, but I think what will probably be best is just a mix of both, right? Do you watch The Flash, says Never King. I do not know what The Flash is, to know if I watch it. Therefore I know that I don't watch it. I'm going to pick up so many torches today. What's Discord, says Natman. It is a replacement / alternative to TeamSpeak and Skype. It is like the two rolled together. It is integrated into Twitch, so if you're a Twitch subscriber you can automatically join our chat channel where mostly other people talk. I occasionally wager in with a derpy comment of some sort. is my contribution to the chat. X, will you be playing the new Doom? I'd like to, but I doubt I'll find the time. I don't know. It's if I were just let's say we get a snapshot this week, it might free up the time. If I come up with some contraptions and stuff. That sounds a little bit strange, but that's kind of how it works. Like sometimes having a snapshot to do a video on and then being able to make some videos about it is let's say a lot quicker than producing a Hermitcraft. So if I do that instead of doing a Hermitcraft episode, then I might just have a little bit more time on my hands to do something like play Doom. I was surprised. I tuned into a video from Total Biscuit and he sounded very pleased with it, and he's someone who likes old school shooters, so I've definitely got an incentive to perhaps check it out, because I like the old school shooter style. I don't like the new ones, and apparently it's very much like an old one, at least the way the levels are played. Which sounds cool. It sounds cool to me. Let's fill in this as well. This brown path that I put in is yuck, basically, isn't it? But it's not supposed to be permanent. Not at all. Okay, so then you would be lime over here as well. And then all of this would be green. The new Doom logo is far from the Doom game and too much like many other games. Oh, the new Doom. I don't know where logo came from. I added that word in. Could well be so. That's the kind of thing I would suspect, that it would be like that. So we're going to... What's happened here? Have I built this bit wrong? Oh, it looks like I built it wrong. Wait, how many gap is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh look, I put this bit in the wrong spot. Does that mean... Oh, does that mean all of this is off as well? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, does that count? 1, 2... Oh yeah, 8 to here. Alright, I thought I built all of that off for a second. Whoa, thunder! CB says, "Hi X, I am a big fan, I really enjoy your content, thank you. Glad you enjoy it." That's some creepy music you got right there. I wouldn't call this creepy, this is sort of uplifting and thematic, as if, you know, travelling through some sort of Lord of the Rings place. That's what I hear. Everyone hears music differently. Okay, it's weird because the yellow clay is sort of in the right place. Cubs charged creeper farm, says Rob Steroid. You all want me to go to Cubs creeper farm because there's a lightning storm. Well, if I were to go over there, I'd be standing around. If I weren't live streaming, maybe I could. Maybe I'd have a moment to head over there and AFK. But otherwise, you guys don't want to see me sit around doing nothing, right? I mean, that's the dealio. You go there and you wait for lightning to strike. I think the odds of lightning hitting it are quite slim. I don't know for sure though. Let's pillar up here and fix this. To you, reminder from MC Thex. Thank you so much, buddy. Do appreciate it. False build that pole there because of her OCD, apparently. Well, if that is the case, now it's all off. So there's another case of the OCD because it's all been off-centered. There we go, that looks much better. It's already off-centered anyway. Oh, Stellian says apparently Python changed it to center his path along the map. Some peeps playing in the chat. Oh, I see, yeah. But now it means the rest of them are off. I don't know about that. Let's see if we can make it work. That kind of makes sense now, actually. Yeah, because it's odd by default, isn't it? If you like Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, then please come to New Zealand, joke, says Vexy Thanaman. Do you know what? If I ever go to New Zealand, I want to check out all the places where they filmed Lord of the Rings. They're all basically like tourist attractions now, so you can go see all the armour and visit all the places and... No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Do it right. Bam, there we go. Okay, and I need a little bit more stairs on this side. Okay, that one. I can see what the problem is now. I can definitely see what the problem is. But it looks so odd not having it in the correct spot in the road. And we'll fix it all up, don't worry. Hey X, why aren't you dual wielding blocks? It's faster than scrolling. Ah, good question, because dual wielding blocks I think is actually not so great. Here's the thing, everyone's got these different opinions on what you should use dual wielding for, and in my experience is that anything that can be placed or interacted with will eventually get in your way, because you'll right click and then all of a sudden you're placing something different than you wanted to. So what I've gone for, what I've compromised for, is always having food there, because when you want to eat, it's just like, hold down right click, bam. But sometimes you're trying to do something and it tries to eat instead, which can be a little bit annoying, but it's not quite as bad. And we've got another new subscriber here on the channel. It is Invitus90. Thank you so much for subscribing, and welcome to the channel. Do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. And you'll be emailed later today about the XUHC that we're doing. Let's have a look. So this bit needs to be lime. And I think... Oh, we don't have lime anymore. I think the real problem here... where did I put it? Over in this chest. Lime. But no green! We need some of that. We need a crafting bench. Full slab one. There you go. Just a little bit of that will do. Apparently Tango is here in chat. Hey buddy, how's it going? I think the solution here might be to remove this, so it's not so obvious, and just have the grass go across the front. Maybe even change some of it to dirt. That doesn't look so bad now. That looks fine. Hardly notice it. Maybe actually have those slabs just poke out a little bit, so it clearly highlights the entrance. Bam. I don't think that's so bad. Please try and pronounce my name again. It's hilarious. Thexy Thanaman. I mean, that's just how I read it, Thexy. It's not the most usual pronunciations, let's say. Okay, put that back in there. Right, so that's actually okay now, isn't it? Or is it? It's in the correct spot, I think. So the next thing would be redstone lamps on the path instead of these ugly torches. And I think I've got some stashed away. Yep, look at that, 34 of them. We've also got the means to build more of that path, which I think we should do first, because I don't want to run out of this stuff. My inventory is going to get filled up quick here. And that is for sure. And Black-Eyed Menace says, "Hey X, just joined, what are you doing?" Just working on the White District, just trying to bring it up to speed a little bit. Do we need... No, we don't need stone bricks. Polished andesite, smooth stone is something I'm lacking. Python got any... He has, he's got some smooth stone. We're going to pinch it. Dude, this guy, get wrecked. See you later. Okay, stone bricks. Some more smooth stone is needed. I might have to go back and bring some over here. We've only got a limited amount. So we just want to bring this down far enough for Joe to use it. So we'll probably just bring it to the end here. And I think the idea was to go this way, but that's not really going to go anywhere now. I think you want to look at the path going past wells and then coming back round if we ever need that space. And you could possibly time it so it lines up with this bridge and... Are you a trap? You're a filthy trap! Ah, get out of here. Oh my god. Whoa! 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 Getting crazy strafed here. What's with this guy? He's coming at me at the speed of lightning. What? This guy's super fast. Man, I wonder if that's a fast horse. Hey, hey. Whoa! Easy, easy. You are a fast horse, aren't you? Do I have a saddle to hand? No, of course I don't. Where are the rest of your friends? Man, that one came at me. Absolutely came at me. MC Fex, Pony Butts, thank you for the tier reminders. I do appreciate it. We have some skeletal friends. Oh, man. I think I might just leave him down. I'm going to leave him alone. That skeleton horse, though, that looked like a really fast one. I want to get a saddle and check that out, because a faster horse is always a good thing. Right, someone says trap him. I could do, couldn't I? That seems like a lot of you want me to trap the poor fella. Alright, he's already a skeleton horse, now he's getting trapped. In the middle of where Scar's building his build. So, let's go have a look at what Wells has done here. I think Wells has deliberately put this high. You are trapped. Oops. Boom, like that. Okay. Yep, trapped. I think Wells has deliberately done this so that there is room. See, this goes out to here. Yeah, look. Plenty of room. So the path will go in this direction. We won't do that today because it looks like that's been thought about. But we'll do the bit in front of Joe's area. X, you should also create a horse speed testing thing. Dej, that is something I definitely need to do at some point, isn't it? What district would that go in, I wonder? I wonder. Right, so it's been a while since I've built this, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Actually, I think it's the same each time. So it's 1, then you have a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have your 1. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have your 1, which will be over the turn. So let's put down that as a reminder that we've got this thing here. And then we can build another section just past where Joe is. Yeah, that sounds good. Daisy Ubility says you should trap 4 of them and sell him. Here's the thing, they are very common on servers because lightning storms happen frequently and they often happen in spawn chunks, so usually your spawn chunks get littered with the guys, and yeah, they're really not like that rare in the slightest. They're quite common, so they're not worth selling. I've already got like 8 or 12 of them, I think, and they're just sitting around doing nothing. Samuel Peter has subscribed. Samuel Peter, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate your support. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. And I think things are going pretty well so far, right? This ain't the only thing we're going to be doing this stream. I really want to build a blaze farm now, actually, that we come up with that design. Have to test it a little bit more, make sure that it works, but it looks very promising, doesn't it? Okay, so we've got a little bit of that stuff in. Now, how have I done this? It's 3, then a polished andesite. So let's extend that a little bit further. 1, 2, 3, polished andesite. 1, 2, 3. Supreme Ender says, hey X, just joined, what did I miss? Not too much, my friend. We did a little bit of blaze farm designing at the beginning of the stream, and then we've been on here working on the White District, which is our municipal district, is how it's said, I think. That great fan says, just build the blaze farm. Well, the thing is, it's not even finished. It's not even a fully formed idea yet. We could go investigate and look for a blaze farm location later on. That's something we could do. Okay, so then we got to litter down, by the looks of it, the occasional stairs, the occasional andesite with stone, and then we got the chiseled stuff, which is made with these. They always go next to those blocks, so they'll go there and there. Then we can just pop in loads of these. Oh, we don't have stone brick stairs. Okay, fair enough. Maybe we won't do too much of this until we got more of it. So I like to keep it nice and jumbled. Okay, occasional andesite. Spawn already there. Bam, bam, bam. That looks pretty good. So we just need more smooth stone at the moment. X, did you see Panda's video, says Sag. I did see Panda's video. It was incredible. It always is. Panda made a what would you call it? Like a dragon XP, an end dragon XP farm. And what he does is he puts the dragon into unloaded chunks after it drops the XP, but not before it dies. And when you reload it, it starts its death animation again and drops the XP again. So yeah, anyway, in 1.9 this still works because Mojang didn't patch it for whatever reason. I mean, to be fair, it's not worth patching when you consider that there's like an infinitely small percentile of players that will actually exploit that bug. And Panda is one of them, probably the only one who would even try. Chicken! Yeah! Chicken, why? Why'd you have to do that? Why? Oh, the door is not for chickens. It's a death trap for chickens. So yeah, anyway, Panda what he did was he made this farm, and he made it work with multiple end dragons. So he got 10 different end dragons in the end, because you can spawn them, remember? Once you spawned one, if you trick the game, you can spawn another one. And he had 10 of them, all like stacked in unloaded chunks, and just kept repeating their death animation, so they would drop XP and he could get insane amounts of levels. I think he got 1,337 levels of XP by the end. It was crazy, crazy video. Get a saddle, says Naive Alive. Yep, you are correct. I should get a saddle. That is exactly what I should do right now. Let's try and fly. No. That's not going to happen. Sometimes when you're running along and you tap spacebar, all of a sudden you fly into the ground and jump up and get a little boost. It's really cool. Is that crafting bench Biffa's, says it's Katie. It is. It is Biffa's base. Big old crafting bench. Rainbow Guy says, X, if you use commands in single player world to put thorns on a chicken, it could kill you like the villager. Yep, that's true, but you have to use commands, so there's no current legit way of doing it, really. What did we come back for? A saddle. I've got chests of saddles somewhere. Bam, there we go. Cheers. Alright. Selector K says, sorry X, I will keep supporting your vids, but this is horrid. What's horrid? Horrid. What am I doing that's horrid? Tea reminder from MC Thex. Thank you, buddy. Gonna sip my tea. Hey X, have you tried an invisibility potion with the dragon head on? I have not. Is there some sort of thing going on with that? Sounds interesting. I think the other thing I wanted to check and see if I had was some more glass. Now we're using the lighter one, the one that's hard to see, which is great, isn't it? It's just great. That one. So let's take enough to make a few more panes. Everyone's saying use the Elytra launcher. There is an overwhelming wave of support for the Elytra launcher at this moment in time. It is quite spectacular. Okay, let's grab 2 of those. Grab, oh dear, here we go. Grab that much glass and craft a little bit more. Hey, here's what we want. Right. We are going to make just a little bit more. It is that one, isn't it? No, it's light grey. Okay, okay. This is slow. I'm being slow right now, I know. I apologize. And off we go. Good stuff. Elytra launcher next, as many of you have requested. So, down we go. I love this little aim of void. It's a funny story. It's a story where you won't laugh, though. Now, basically, Asuma is a name that I made up, and it was taken on YouTube, so I went with Asuma Void instead. And Void was the name of a band I was listening to, or part of their name. Anyway, enough about that. Right, we can make that much, chuck the rest in here, and off we go. Good stuff. Elytra launcher next, as many of you have requested. So, down we go. I love this little entrance right here, it's really cool. You should go to the secret Logfellas HQ. Some changes are made. I'm not going there anytime soon. I'm waiting for my buddy Rendog before we go there. Right. Up into the air we go. Elytra launcher it is. You can build an Elytra launcher in the White District. There'll be no more Elytra launcher building for a while. They are causing issues on the server. We need to have a meeting and discuss how to handle them. Alright, Horsey, are you ready to show us your skills? Bro? Hi, you are now tamed. It doesn't actually seem that fast. I think he was just being fast because of that strafing thing they do. Hi, I think you've escaped. I think you've escaped from these... Can I go through that gap? No. I think that horse has escaped. Let's go round the back, which might be a bad idea. Bam, into one of these. Okay. Now, do they not pathfind out of there because of the string? There was string on one of these. No. I don't know how that works, but I'm going to shut those. And you... Golden Chappie? This is my horse! What's my horse doing all the way over here? What? That's not possible. Golden Chappie, how have you adventured all the way over here? That's nuts. That's not right. I feel like he's been kidnapped. How did Golden Chappie get over here? Let's take him back. Let's take him all the way back. Dude, the reason why the horse skelly is because it was tired. Horses don't get tired. They move at a static speed. Dangerman says, hey X, can you wish me luck with my confirmation tomorrow? What is a confirmation? I forget. But I wish you luck. I wish you luck. Hey, Golden Chappie escapes, man. How even? How in the hell? Samuel Jackson 2, Indiana Bones, and Golden Chappie have been reunited. They have little chats when I'm not looking. They start talking to each other, those horses. I know it. I know they do. Joe set Chappie free, says Newsman Mixon. He did what? Why would Joe do that? Setting my horse free. Golden Chappie likes his little area there. We also got another new subscriber. It is Levy Snipes 2321. Thank you so much for subscribing. Do appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. In chat, there are links being posted to you on how to subscribe. No, how to join Discord chat. And yeah. Alright then. Anyway, let's get back to doing this path now. We've rescued Golden Chappie, something I didn't know we needed to do. But apparently we did. And someone says hashtag spoiling Biffa. It's called an exclusive preview, alright? On this server where lots of people play. If a building pops up, it's not your responsibility, it's theirs. That's the way it goes in this season. There's just too much of this spoiler stuff. Build Ilmango's tree farm for all small tree types for the Logfellas, says Stifler. I wouldn't even attempt it. I investigated his tree farm designs, and in 1.9 they are so laggy, it is just unbearable. You've seen what happened to Tango's tree farm. I don't know, I can't find a suitable farm. Why am I doing it like this? This is like really rubbish. Just, yeah, do something like that, leave a few left over, whatever. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, pistons are appallingly laggy in this update, and I looked into using Ilmango's design, and it is just too much, really. It'll just take the server to its knees. Okay, don't want to go overboard with these, so try and dot them out a little bit. That doesn't look so bad. Let's get some stone in here and fill in the rest of those gaps. Okay, that doesn't look so bad, does it? I think there may be another andesite just somewhere around here. Bam, like that. Okay, now these are going to come around the front. And how far out would they actually go? So this is in line with like the middle of one of those. So the next one's going to be right here, which means we would have this block and that block just there, I think. Yeah, that's as far as I'm going to go, I reckon. For now. We don't want to spend all day doing this. Ikea says, so is punch tree get wood the best option for this update? If you're using an axe, I'd say yes. And I'm being serious, like, the piston stuff is terrible. I don't know if you guys saw Tango's video or not, but the server dies when you try to use pistons, like, in large quantities. And even in single player it can be pretty awful as well. That's in the wrong position. So's that. You should not be there. Right. Where did it go? One on that side, you're in the correct position. The good correct position, apparently that's a thing. Chicken in the hole? No, not today. No chicken in the hole. Okay, and now just a little bit upstairs. Please go to the gold farm, says Johnny. We might do that, I was supposed to start at the passive mob farm. We're supposed to always chip away at that. That is the rule, but I didn't do it today. So, naughty me. Okay, and then this is where we just leave here to end. So, this bit gets closed up. And now that's the path done, we just got to build up the pillars. So we need our... looks like we're low on those. And some redstone torches as well. I've got loads of those in the chest, pretty sure. T reminder, says MCFX. Thank you, buddy. I will have a sip right now. Okay, give me a second, peeps. Gamma Neo says, why won't you show your face, X? Why won't I show my face? I should show my face, shouldn't I? I really shouldn't have any say in it at all. Where are the redstone torches? It's a good thing there's no grass in the spawn chunks, basically. Yes, it is. Very good thing. But that's part of the reason that we moved the spawn chunks. It was because I just spent, you know, an insane amount of time doing that in the last world, and I really wanted to actually do that project. So we sort of agreed, alright then, what we'll do is just move the spawn chunks. I think that's a pretty fair thing to do. We need more redstone torches. That means we need some redstone. That means I need an ender chest. Why is there, like, not an ender chest in this area? Can someone tell me? Where is that ender chest? Where's the nearest one, even? I think we might have to go to Forces and buy an ender chest. There seriously is like no ender chest here. Hey X, you just put a slime block next to a piston in your launcher room on that episode. I'm not sure what it was for, but I never saw you fix it. You put a slime block next to a piston in your launch room. Well, hello. Sometimes it does that, I've noticed. Put a slime block next to my piston. Like, in the launcher room, there is no pistons that are functional, as far as I can tell. I don't know what you're getting at, to be fair. The slime blocks were aesthetic. The pistons that were used in the elevator, I think. Okay, I forgot where I was going because I was trying to picture that room. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep going. Ah. Oh. I was dragging my belly across the ground at that point. And bam! Little noise in my ear. Abeopu has subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really do appreciate your support and welcome to the channel here. Remember, you can sign up to the XUHC. Or you don't sign up for it, but I'll inform you about the XUHC. And bam, there we go. Oh, accept. Oh. Huh. There's been some deliveries. What was I can't even remember what I was saying. Right, we're going to have to take that out now. See, this is the one thing I can't understand, not having an ender chest in an ender chest shop so you can grab your diamonds to buy the ender chest. It's crazy. It's crazy. Cool, right, all the way back we go. That glass cat says Etho is having the same problem with his minecart elevator. I think everyone is. It's like this weird bug where you just can't right click on the next one, so you've got to try again. X, how's the purpur shop doing with profits? Good question. I don't think purpur blocks are very, very popular. I kind of thought like everyone would check it out, like see the price, and then go, oh, 1 diamond for 4 stacks. I'll grab some of that. And then I thought, you know, I'd at least get like a fair few sales from everyone. Look at this. It's really unpopular. I'm not even motivated to stock it up at all anymore because it's just not... People are just not interested in it. So, a failed business venture. But hey, I got to do some cool building with it, right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, something just shot at me. I did notice that. What district you're in? We're in the brown district, Kestrel. And now we're going to head to the white district. So the brown district doesn't have its banners yet. Some of the other banners have been done. The white one, the blue, the green, and the orange, but no others yet. One of those we really need to clone and put inside the thing in the middle. Also, MC Fax with another tier reminder, thank you. Okay, and then we're going to head over here, and we're going to put the ender chest here on top of that. Probably not the best spot to put it, right? And we'll take a little bit of this. Didn't we have some sticks on us? Either way, we can make some. There we go, 16. What are we going to do with that 2 dust? Throw it on the ground and run away. That's what we're going to do. Who's online at the moment, X? Says Fexy. It is just me. Just me. I think Rendog is watching. He's around somewhere, but he's not on the server. Oh, I should have crafted some cobblestone as well. Man, this stuff takes forever to do. Like, now you know like what goes into an episode. Just constant back and forth. I forgot this, I forgot that. I understand why everyone just leaves junk around as well now. It's just... take more than you need with you and you'll probably get it done. And then just leave it there. This might be the end of the path, by the way. I really do think this might just be the end of the path, actually. And perhaps we should just end it there. I reckon we should do that, because then that means that this is sort of like, not only are we done for today, we've done the path. Right, that's my thinking. I think what I did before was pillar up here. Yeah, that makes sense, because now we can do both sides at once. Invert that. Shift over to the other side, can we? Yep. That's good. Just Bad says there was a piston on the ceiling and you put a slime block next to it in your launch room. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's because I think the piston couldn't be moved. It was part of another contraption. Like, just because a slime block's next to a piston doesn't mean much, really. Like, it doesn't break it. If it's on the front side of a piston, then maybe it does. Maybe it's got something to do with it. But otherwise, I think it's fine. Oops, I just fell off. Trying to remember what I'm trying to do. Okay, so we're going to make this the end, which means... Oh, let's go look at something. Because someone extended our little design here. Now, look at the way the torches face there. That don't sit right with me. That don't sit right with me at all. There we go. That's the way to do it. So over here as well. Much better. Much better. That was giving me headachy. That's what I'm going to call it now. Not OCD, headachy. And we got another resubscribe for 2 months in a row. It is OMG, Tommy P. Oh my god, it's Tommy P. Thank you for the resubscribe, buddy. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. There we go. That looks so much better, doesn't it? Oh, we also put the banner district there. Amazing. The floor design in this area looks like someone picked up on all the nuances and got it all correct, so that's good. Demolition says you passed a charged creeper at the Purpur shop. If I did, it's well and truly despawned by now. I'm amazed somehow that with there not been a lightning storm for a while that there would have been a charged creeper. Okay, now we need that daylight sensor. Bam. Invert it. And again, invert. And we'll just connect this up. So we're not going to do this now. We're going to... Cool. We're doing this. What does this look like in F5? What? I'm crawling, peeps. I'm crawling in Minecraft. What do you think about that? I don't know. I just did some crawling though. Where's my suit? I'm going to sneeze again. Or maybe not. Sometimes it feels like you are and then you ain't. Right, all of this is going to get torn out then, the looks of it. And turned. Oh, you're doing a funny thing. Don't do that. And that's it, it just ends like this. So now we need our 2 shades of glass. Where's the other shade? There it is, it's almost invisible. It's the same colour as the background of the inventory. Cool, and that's it, it just ends there. I think I'm going to remove that slab and replace that with a block of stone, like so. That looks cool. Alright. So that was taken care of. Also, we got a donation here, a noise in my ear, from Beza saying, "Hi Asuma, someone has done the Brown District banner, but I can't remember who." Oh, okay. Have they put it anywhere yet? Oh, I know who has. It's Iskow, and it's a diamond. We should go investigate that in a moment. So that's going to stay like that. Now we just got to address the torches. I want to go grab some... I was going to say redstone blocks, but actually it might be easier just to do this with torches. So I don't know who's put these torches here or why they're so close to that. The best place to put it would be here, because it's at an optimally different distance to this, right? And they'll always stay on. So diagonals, basically. If we put it here, this is going to be lighter because of that lamp. So hopefully we won't have mobs spawning. Hopefully what I'm going to do is adequate, and it's just going to go in the middle of that every other one, basically. And we'll do that for the entire path. Lucid Knight says it's so dissatisfying when you get the nose tingles, and then you don't sneeze. I'd prefer just not to sneeze. I'm like, oh, thank goodness I didn't have to sneeze. It's not pleasant sneezing. To you, reminder from Unwoven Rainbow, thank you. Do appreciate it, buddy. Frankster has pointed out that my share of diamonds is lying in the Guardian shop. Aha. You are right, you are right. Now another thing with this bit is that it's going to look real odd if this were off to the side, because you'd have that redstone lamp just awkwardly over a little bit. It looks fine. You won't really notice it until you stop and investigate. Okay, let's get rid of the torches as well. I'm hoping we no longer need these. It'd be nice not to need them. Apparently I missed a donation. Oh yes, Yvelian with a donation saying Oolong tea is better. Yes, sorry, I missed that earlier. I did see it, then I got distracted. You know what I'm like. I apologise. Thank you for your donation, and I have not had oolong tea. I was actually looking online at tea shops, and I felt like I was buying drugs. I know that's going to sound a little bit strange, but there were just loads of fancy pictures of all these different green-looking herbs, and I was like, oh, this is really weird. Yeah, because we discussed it last stream about buying tea online, so there's all these like tea shops, but I was sort of expecting to look at like packaging and names, but no, you've got like pictures of just herbs and the tea when it's not even in the tea bag, and I was just like, oh, I don't know, don't really know what I'm buying here, because I just buy tea bags, right? I don't have like tea and somehow mix it myself or whatever you do with that. Okay, let's go for that. We got another resubscribe. It is Geksu resubscribing for 3 months in a row. Thank you for the resubscribe, buddy. Hope you're enjoying today's stream, having a good time here. And thank you for your support, your continued support, of course. Everyone, just a reminder, if you're a subscriber, maybe you've just tuned in. We're doing an XUHC later today at 7 PM BST. I've got a feeling last time I said that I said GMT. That's a lie. GMT is a lie, peeps. It's BST. And yes, I'm leaving items down there. Aha, so another path begins here to Scar's Courthouse, which will be, I imagine, another breathtaking build. By the way, Scar is good, apparently, I think. Last time I checked on Twitter, he's had his operation, and from what I can tell, he is starting to recover. So, good for Scar. And, man, I can't wait till that guy's back. He is an incredible builder. I'm just so blown away at how good he is at building. And, yeah, that area there is going to be cool. I need to give a shot at doing some of that like Scar terraforming. What I've seen over in Tango's area, I'm like, I just need to like list all the things that he's got, get a load of them, put them in a chest somewhere, and just hang around there placing blocks for a while, you know? Like, don't even think about trying to make the most prettiest thing ever. Just use the same blocks at him. It'll be like that, oh my god, I was thinking about this earlier, right? See, I think about things that you'll probably be like, why are you thinking about that? So let's say we put, you know, a bunch of blocks in a chest for me to build with. What did I come back here for? Redstone torches. The idea is that after a certain amount of time, I will build something as good as Scar, because I have all the same blocks that he has available, right? So with an infinite amount of time, you can build like anyone that you've seen build in Minecraft, or can you? So this is actually something I was thinking about earlier that I thought was interesting. And before we get to that point, look at that timing. EMA5 here saying, paying for all the lost revenue lost by ad blocker. Also, do you know Chili Gonzalez, great musician, lots of love, Mal5. Thank you, buddy. Do appreciate the donation. You know, we'll talk about ad blocker in a bit if you like. I thought that was in the wrong spot. Now I've fallen in a hole. And yes, I saw your message earlier about Chili Gonzalez. I didn't mention it. I do not know who Chili Gonzalez is, though. I'll have to check them out after today's stream. What are we talking about? So now we're going to talk about ad blocker, and we're going to talk about this this other thing. So anyway, there's this old like philosophical idea that if you put a monkey at a typewriter and it has an infinite amount of time, it will type out the entire works of Shakespeare. Okay? Now, if you understand that, good for you, but I don't think it's true. And here's why. And it's relating to this whole idea about being able to build like Scar does. Okay? Which is a bit of a strange thing. We've gone from building in Minecraft, talking about Scar, to monkeys and typewriters. I know, it's crazy. Jimmy says the monkey will die. Yeah, there's a point. Not the point they're trying to make. The idea is that the monkey is infinite or whatever, you know, it just types for an infinite amount of time. So I would say that the monkey would be limited by its monkey-likeness. Wow, that's just incredible. Monkey-likeness. Like a monkey wouldn't sit and type for infinity. A monkey would start throwing poo. A monkey would get bored. It would slam its head into the typewriter. Do you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't necessarily just sit there and type. So what I was thinking is, you know, just because you've been given all the blocks that Scar can build with doesn't mean you'll be able to put them together in the same way, no matter how long you have, because your brain doesn't think the same way. Therefore, your brain puts limitations on what's possible, right? To an extent. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not trying to say I am right. It's more like I'm just thinking out loud. So my idea is that maybe those monkeys wouldn't type out the entire works of Shakespeare because they're monkeys and they want to throw poo. You know, they get distracted. They just wouldn't be able to like focus on it. Something would limit their ability to do that. And maybe it makes more sense if you're talking about people, right? Like, there's this whole idea of if you tell yourself, self-fulfilling prophecy, if you tell yourself you can't do something, you probably won't do it. So even if you've got an infinite amount of time, if you convince yourself you can't do something, if I convince myself I'll never build like Scar, then I won't, because I've told myself I can't. I'm not going to be able to try or to do, right? So it's like there's a imposed limitation, possibly, on what you can actually do. So even if you have infinite amount of time, if you don't have the mindset to think I can do this, then you might never not do it. Something like that is what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, that's just me rambling. We need to now move some chests underground, I think. So let's have a look. Zwenron says, yeah, the concept is correct. Infinite time and random distribution would result in Shakespeare, although you got a point from the psychological side. Yes, so there you've broken down the actual, let's say, objective meaning behind the idea. And then the psychological side is like an added thing that comes from the example. So if you were to say, okay, a machine randomly presses letters, and it's all it will ever do, this machine will just randomly press letters on the keyboard, then with an infinite amount of time, yes, it would type out the entire works of Shakespeare. But because it's not a machine that is programmed to do exactly what you want it to do, it may be limited by the fact that it's a monkey. The monkey might break the typewriter, you don't know. What am I trying to do here? I'm so terrible at this. Let's make some levers. Right, so that was topic number 1, something I was thinking about earlier that was a bit strange. And now some of you saying it's confusing. A casual observer says monkeys, and humans for that matter, aren't random enough for the typewriter scenario to work. They have patterns. Those patterns will never produce Shakespeare's works. A random text generator with enough time, however. Yeah, there you go, patterns. That's what I'm getting at. That kind of stuff. Yeah, the experience molds what will happen. The human experience or the monkey experience. Oh! Oh! Okay, that's interesting. There is a ginormous cave underneath here. I was going to put a trapdoor in the ground and hide people's chests under there. That might be a terrible idea now. Or it might be a hilarious one, I don't know. What's it like for False's area? What if we were to build her a secret underground boop, chamber of death? That is literally what's down there, a chamber of death. I don't know what to do about these chests then. They might have to just stay here being ugly for a while, right? Like, why put them here? Why not put them out of view? Let's go drop off some resources. Some of this stuff probably was Python's. Let's drop in some andesite, hardened clay. These things I keep in my inventory. Some stone. Glass will go in that other chest for building the pathways. Trapdoors, I think, were his. You can have the levers. And you can have some eggs. Alright. Okay, the other thing is ad block. We've talked about it many times. Actually, do you know what? I've talked about it so many times, I don't really need to like talk about it again. EMA, thank you for the donation, though. Like, the whole ad blocker thing, I discussed it before. I'll do it in a nutshell here. If you've got ad blocker, you're taking away from the income of whatever you're viewing. So, you know, if you like what you're watching but you're using ad blocker, you're hurting it as well to an extent. Now, you may just be one person, you may think, oh, you know, it doesn't make any difference, but, you know, everything you do makes a difference. It's the only thing it does. That's all you can ever do is make a difference. By existing, you continuously contribute to the constant flow of things happening. I need some torches. Oh, there they are. Blooming hell. And, yeah, anyway, so with ad blocker, like, some people use it because, like, you know, ads bog down their computer. I have some trouble with some websites where the ads just lag the hell out of my browser. That's understandable. I won't blame you for that. Like, if you don't have access to a good computer, it does suck. Anyway, just putting the thought out there that, you know, things that you watch, if you use Adblocker, you're taking away from the income of those things, and that's what the internet survives on mostly, is ads. All the big stuff on the internet, you know, has been funded by ads to an extent. Just Bad says it's not about the monkey, it's about how long infinity is. If you have a infinite amount of time for all the things, it could possibly happen, and it will. No, that's precisely not the point. Like, the point that I was making about the monkey is that because it's a monkey, it will limit itself to doing particular things. You know, monkeys like to eat bananas. They're not going to have a philosophical debate. Therefore, an infinite amount of time, they won't have a philosophical debate, right? Think of it like that. Like, there are imposed limitations. Like, people put limitations on themselves, so they say they can't do something. That's why I was saying, even if I were to go grab all the materials that Scar had, if I told myself, oh, I'd never build like Scar, chances are, no matter how long I spend time placing blocks down and stuff, you won't build the same way, right? Tom says that's racist. I don't know what was racist there at all. I don't remember bringing any form of race up. This theory is not about real monkeys. The theory is meant as a random generator, because the theory is so old. In this time, they didn't think about random generators as machines. Ah, okay. Interesting point. But again, can you see the difference there? So if it was a machine that randomly outputted stuff, then the theory's correct. But because it's not, when you apply it to people, it's different. I guess it doesn't really matter then if it is different. Whatever. Anyway, I had my little chat about it. Juicy Red Eye says, Assumer is correct. Infinity, let's read it again. Infinity doesn't guarantee everything that can happen. Yeah, that's sort of what I was getting at. Infinite, you know, like there's all these different numbers, but if you say numbers for an infinite amount of time, you might end up saying the same ones a lot, as opposed to all of them. If whatever's saying them isn't, you know, truly random, or capable of saying everything. MC Fex says finish it. I'll finish the tea. Okay. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the tea reminder. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm saying now. And I don't even know what I'm doing. I had a whiff of an idea a moment ago, something I really wanted to go do, because someone mentioned something in chat. What did they mention? So we were over there, we were building, getting ready to be finished up. Someone talked about something I wanted to go do. Let's think. We've got all these different districts. It's not in my district. I think it was in Brown District. Oh, Brown Banner. That was it. Let's go sort out the banner thing. I think that's what we wanted to do next. Yeah, there we go. There's that. There's that. You can't go up to the next minecart again. But hey, all you got to do press is shift and try again. Let's jump off. I do have my wings. I had to press spacebar a few times to get that to work. Whooshing down, whooshing around. Zoom. There we go. Landing. Oh, there. So that's the Brown District banner. That's the iron for changing the beacon. That's really cool. Let's go get some wool. Hi, what are you? You are a brown banner. That is amazing because that will be no difficulty to get. Some of you are saying collect diamonds from shop. I will do that on camera, I think, for an episode. I like to do some things just for the episodes. You should make an Elytra minigame, says Moshi. I'd like to do that. I have had some ideas. I think the problem with building Elytra games is that because the Elytra traverses so much distance, that you're going to end up like just building stuff that has to span a large area, and that can be kind of crazy. Okay, Moen Brian says, in Infinity, everything that can happen will happen, because even the probability of something infinitely small, an infinite will happen. Well, you said it there, everything that can happen. The point that I was making is that some things might not happen, or can't happen, because of imposed limitations, like by the self. But let's forget about that now, because I don't even know if I'm making sense. I'm just saying whatever nonsense pops into my head, apparently. Let's go grab an axe. There is an axe. Bam. Okay. I'm going to chop this thing down and replant it. This is just the quickest way. Look at all that cocoa bean. Did some go down here? No, that's rotted flesh. We don't want no rotted flesh, do we now? Alright, we got a noise in my ear. A donation from Invictus90 saying, finally I can watch a stream live. Finally I can watch a stream live. Or a live stream. Whoa, no, don't go down here. Watching your YouTube since Season 3. Started checking your stream replays at Season 4. Keep up your unique style, thank you. And enthusiasm. Cheers from the Netherlands. Thank you for the donation, buddy. As you know, hope you enjoyed today's stream. And thank you again. Let's just turn all of this into brown wool now. And then craft it into banners. We need some sticks. That might actually have been a really bad idea because I need more white wool. Oh, which we can make from string actually. Oh, I know what we're going to do next. Let's go get some more white wool. Okay, so sticks, we got them. Banners, we crafted them. Alright, nether portals, we're using them now. We're using them now. We're going to go over to Tango's farm, then back to the brown district. Oh wait, let me through. Also, 2,000 peeps tuning in, watching, hanging out with us here on the Hermitcraft server. If you haven't hit that follow button here on Twitch, be sure to do so. I stream every other day. On the weekends, it'll be around this time in the morning. On a normal weekday, it'll be later on in the evening. Now my knight says, in an infinite amount of time, we can spontaneously turn into a monkey. If that is possible, yes. You can't do something that's impossible because it's infinite. Right, let's go up here. And then let's go down there. Yes, let's go up there and then down here. That sounds good. Right, we're going to steal some string. I've been throwing loads of it away. Throwing loads of it away. Aha, there's a little bit. Here's a little bit more. I bet this hasn't been used as much recently. There's loads of string. This is what Rendog does. He comes down here and uses all of the string. It's a great idea. And I was chucking it all away onto that cactus, which was silly. Okay, let's craft some of that. And now we've got ourselves a nice supply of wool again. And that's good. Ponybutt says, with an infinite amount of time, X will probably turn into a banana. Brilliant. Just turn into a banana like that. Pop, bang, banana. Someone says Mumbo's shop. Mumbo's shop, I think, is going to be dismantled at some point. Someone sent me a video of what happens if a creeper blows up near it, and it will just annihilate the shopping district. So, although the shopping district is well lit up, you always get like, oh, speaking of creepers in the shopping district, there is a creeper in the shopping district, and it's near Mumbo's shop if it's still there. Oh man, I wonder if Wells ever found that. Lieutenant says, did you work with All Pros in a video of him? They are more than one person, and yes, I was in an All Pros video. Twice, I think. Okay, up we go. Check for creepers. Man, that shop is scary. Oh, it's gone! There used to be a creeper here. There used to be a creeper right there. I name tagged it. I wonder if I've made any cells over here as well, because no one is interested. I've noticed that my advertising pillars are cobble and stone, which, although they're selling cobble and stone, they don't really... Hey! We made a sale! Amazing! We made a sale! Right, that's the first one. Interestingly though, why are all my chests full if someone's brought from us? Because in order to buy stone, you get 6 stacks for a diamond. Like, who's buying one? Do you know what? I'm not complaining. Man, false leaves chests everywhere, and I do wonder, like... See, I have to bring everything that I have back to the central point, so that when I go look for stuff again, I'm looking at everything I've got. Some people leave chests everywhere. I couldn't do that, like, because if you're collecting resources, chances are you left them in a chest already somewhere, right? Well, we made a sale. FaZe says, grats! Lorenzo says, yay, 1 diamond. Yeah, yay, 1 diamond. Bam, okay. But now we're going to make a whole bunch more diamonds. Look at that. Let's put the original one back up here. We need to rename one. There should be an anvil in here. So what have we been calling these? Do not take, clone only. But no one's done that with the green one. Do not take, clone only. I don't have an anvil. Let's make one. Do you need 4 blocks of iron to make one? I think it is. That, and then 3 across the top. Yep. Quite expensive. So do not take clone only. Sounds good. People think your shop costs diamonds, lol, says Dole. It does. The stone shop is 6 stacks of stone for a diamond. Now you may be thinking... Wait, let me concentrate. Okay, now you may be thinking that... what was I trying to say? You may be thinking that stone is like rare. Who would... It's rare? It's not rare. You may be thinking that stone is easy to come across. Why would you be selling it? Aha, we're playing on a mesa, and believe it or not, stone and cobblestone have been in high demand, as well as dirt. Dirt has been a big seller this season, funny enough. Okay, so we put a brown banner on top, and then we put those 2 in there, and there you go. I think, actually, we should put those in the bottom corner, just so it's like you couldn't even accidentally shift-click it out. It's in the other corner. You might then, therefore, go, why is that one there? Intuitive shopping with Asuma. There you go. So now we've got to go get the orange one, I think. Panther Plays says, watching for the first time. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're enjoying what you see. Where are we going to? Yeah, we'll go to the Nether Hub to get the orange one. Did you can that if you shear the coarse dirt, you get dirt? If you shovel the coarse dirt, you get dirt, I think. Or maybe you don't. I can't remember. So many things to remember in this game. Okay, so is this an orange banner? It is. Orange dye is going to be yellow and red, and both of those we can get actually here in the Nether. So, oh yeah, look at this ladder. Spoilers! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Look away, close your eyes. Actually, it's an exclusive preview now. I forgot about that. I wanted to drop this, but Madis says impossible is relative to time. The only limitation to what is possible, you're saying infinite time, therefore anything and everything is possible, there are no limitations. If something is impossible because of time, then maybe... Oh, I've gone too far. Oh, maybe there is no... Maybe I didn't like leave an opening. If something is like well and truly not possible, just because there is an infinite amount of time in which stuff happens, doesn't mean it therefore becomes possible, right? Right? Like, surely that's not how it works. Like, I don't know. Doesn't change the rules of physics and the laws of motion just because there is an infinite. Pretty sure. Right, let's do half and half of each then. So that'll be a stack of it. We'll get so much orange dye from this. It's ludicrous. We would never need so much orange dye. Just saying. We should probably go pick up some cactus as well. I've got a feeling that I need some more dyes for this. Hester-tish says, Asuma, nothing is impossible. Or is it? Maybe some things are impossible. Like, is it truly not conceivable that something can be impossible because the laws of nature can't be changed to make it so? I don't know. That seems to me like a thing. Mr. Calligraphy says Asuma isn't going to reveal his face even if he has an infinite amount of time. Brilliant. There you go. That's impossible. Or possible. I don't know which way around that works. Okay, let's take half of these each because they double. And then they'll double again, and then we'll have a stack of the orange, and we'll chuck those in there for now. Very cool, very cool. I like it. Do we even need to go back? No, because I've got what I need here. Right, how many banners do we want to make? We can make 60, but we don't have enough for that. So let's do that again. Let's take one. Wait, that makes no sense. That literally makes no sense. What am I trying to do? Get these into groups of 9. Aha. Right, put that there. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just because I was too lazy to do the math. There we go. Now we have enough to make the amount that we want, which is apparently 9. We want to make 9 of these. Why not? Let's go back down below. The stream is getting a bit laggy for many, says Crisis Maker. You're the first person I've seen to complain about lag. Also, I've got no issues on my end. It may just be that your connection isn't so great to Twitch at the moment. Critsoft says, I love Hermitcraft, and then that message disappeared so fast. Like, there it is. God, chat moves fast. I started watching in the Season 4. I wish that I found Hermitcraft before. Hey, if you found Hermitcraft now, it's not like the old Hermitcraft is gone. It's still on YouTube. There is a whole season... That is amazing. That is a well-placed banner. There is a whole Season 3. There should be one at this level as well, I reckon. There's a whole Season 3 to enjoy. Why did I come into here? I forgot to clone the banner. Guys, when I talk to you, I am going to always derp like this. The wave says banana. Hi. I assume that means you've just arrived, perhaps. If you've just found Hermitcraft... You know, Season 3, let me give you a rundown. Season 1 is old school style Minecraft. That is, if you've been around for a long time, Let's Plays were a little bit different once. And it's just old school Minecraft. And it's fun. There's some cool stuff you'll see on there. Season 2, like, and I'm going to talk a lot more from my own experience than as what it may have seemed from a group. Season 2 got a lot more, like, leveled up, like a bit more technical, a bit more ambitious. The portal gold farm we built on that thing, for example, insane build. Like, we did lots of crazy stuff on Season 2. Season 2, in its second half, became very social, and we did a lot of great group stuff together in our shopping district, which is something that we brought back for this season, and has been really good again. And then Season 3 was sort of like really, really crazy and great. Just because we had so much stuff being built in the amplified terrain in this central area. And that kind of seemed like maybe that would have been Hermitcraft's best season. But oh no, Season 4 has just been something else. It really has. Ivy Jane says, Season 1 have Baby Asuma in it. I've not heard anyone call me Baby Asuma. That creases me up. That's boring voice me. That's when I used to talk. I can't even do an impression of it anymore. It's impossible. What was it? Do not take clone only. Bam. Then we need one of them to go on top of the chest. Man, I love this. Look at this. We need more banners in this place. That goes down there. Then just drag them out. Excellent. Very, very cool. I like it. We could put signs on the chest as well. Oh no, we couldn't because of the carpet. I'm just wondering if hanging it on the glass and putting a sign would also work. You are down there. Now that don't look so bad, but I don't think that means a sign is particularly going to have a decent place to exist with that. Or you could put that up by one. I'm gonna leave it alone for today. Vandalizing. Okay, where did that go? Here. Right. Anyway. Sectalaki says, thought Mumbo was doing the hub. No, Tango Tech's doing the Nether Hub. I've done the Brown District Hub, which I've only got feedback from a few people. I wish more people would let me know what they thought of it, because it was quite the intrusive thing to do. Here's the thing though, what I'm doing here isn't a shop. I'm not trying to redirect people into this building to make profit or anything. This is a free service that we're providing that will get expanded on over time. So, you know, I think it's pretty like a fair deal that we've got this nice intuitive hub to use, and I should use it. I want to go to the Guardian Farm. Let's walk towards the Guardian Farm. We've got a new subscriber. It is Newsman Mixon. Newsman Mixon, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate it. Hope you have a great time watching today's stream. For some reason, I picture you in a suit and tie reporting the news while watching a little bit of Hermitcraft. I'm only joking. Right, so we got some profits from this building. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I've lost track of what I'm doing at this point. I'm literally just... It's a pig in here. Literally just walking around, not knowing what I'm doing. Someone says, pick your diamonds up from the Guardian Farm. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do it on camera, that sort of stuff. Let's have a look at the ideas board. Lumberjack shop. Oh, this is an advertising board. I didn't realise. I thought this was a to-do. Tango's Tonics. Cubs Banner shop. There's all sorts of stuff here. Anyway, other people have been putting signs here, clearly. So, I mean, I could put a sign down, but do you really need to know there's a purple shop? I think it advertises itself. The same way, I don't think you need to know there's an Elytra shop. There's a big enough sign for it. I think I'll put them down anyway. Assumer, most blockers have a whitelist or blacklist if you prefer, so you could blacklist David's website if you don't want to add... If you don't want ads on David's. Oh, I see. David is not... Yeah, okay. Well... what was I going to say? Forgotten already. Yeah, I could have an ad blocker and just... Yeah, I get what you mean. Just select the sites you want to block for ads. Here's a funny thing though, right? I made a video once about supporting me with ad-free YouTube and I got flack for it. And then I made a video in which I got called like a hypocrite for having ad block. Yeah, I didn't have ad block for some reason. On I think it was Agario, it just didn't display ads, and I didn't know why. It happens on Skype as well, actually. My Skype has never displayed ads. I didn't even know that Skype put ads on its program until Hypno mentioned it. I was like, you have ads on Skype? What? Anyway, like, the story there is really just... Don't make assumptions. Just because someone didn't have ads on a page that you did doesn't mean they use ad blocker. I forgot where I was even going with this. Why am I holding signs? Because I want to put signs up here. I cannot do two things at once, can I? Okay, so what do I have? Per shop. Let's see. Put a little line like everyone else has done. 4 stacks. Oh. 1 diamond, 1D. In stock. That looks really weird. Per shop. Right, we've advertised. We have successfully advertised. Let's also check. Has he put an extra chest in here? Right, Dorite is slightly cheaper. Nothing in there. Leather. 2 stacks of 1 diamond. That's not that bad. I wouldn't mind a couple stacks of leather. I'm going to buy all that. TFC's price is... competitive, let's say. The chicken dudes or ducks says One Direction. If they get confused with One Direction and 1 diamond, I will be surprised, but it may happen. It may happen. now everyone thinks it's a conspiracy for One Direction. It's not. It's really not. Maybe we should change that. We'll change it. We will change it then. Okay, so one word. Per shop. In stock. 4 stacks? Question mark. 1 diamond. Exclamation point. Smiley face. Like that. 4 stacks? Just 1 diamond. That's what it kind of says. Then we have... Wait, what are my shops? Like, we got the log fellas. Oh yeah, we got Expo as well. That's an old one. I imagine that needs restocking. And there's something that I could do to restock this thing. I wouldn't do that on stream though, because man, it takes me... Yeah, it needs restocking. It takes me ages to figure out all the combinations and stuff. Cool. Anyway, there's something that we haven't done this stream. I think we'll head back to our base and we'll go chip away at the passive mob farm again. Josh Wu says the typical X smileys. Do you know what? I use smiley faces all the time because when you talk to people online, like, I don't know why, but I get like a little bit paranoid that it will come across the wrong way. Like, if I say like, I don't know, go over here, I'm thinking it might sound like, oi, go over here. So I put a smiley face at the end. It's like, no, it's like, hey, go over here. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, bro? Alright, I love this place, by the way. This smeltery turned out really good. So we got loads of things in there that I need for stuff. X, go to the Logfellas base. Can you show the Logfellas HQ? I'm not going to do anything at the Logfellas base for a while until I meet up with Rendog. I don't think I even have a place for leather to go yet. So once again, we're going to dump stuff into these chests that don't have a place. That has a place. So does that. Is that wall? That has a place. It's the leather mainly that doesn't have a place, and the sticks and the boats and the torches. Cool, so string goes over here. rotted flesh, the one below it. Dyes and wool in here. And iron goes back in the chest, basically. X, check your box, you have mail. I've already checked it, I just didn't have the red clay to change it back for some reason. Alright, who wants to see me with a dragon head on? Probably everyone. Why would you not want to see that? Because that looks ridiculous. Someone was saying you should go flying with the dragon's head on. Let's try that actually. Let's go flying with the dragon's head on. Let's also try to get there like this. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. The ridiculous level is high. High. Up we go. Down we go. Bam. Press spacebar. Up we go. Let's press F5 again. Wow! That's an unusual sight. How high are we up now? Okay, there you go. There's a massive floating dragon's head flying. I tell you what, you would be very visible to other players if you were flying around with this on your head, right? I'm going to have to try that. I think when someone is streaming next, or perhaps just in the area, I might fly over them with the dragon's head. That's going to look crazy cool. Crazy, crazy cool. Fly with invisible potions, says Guess Who. Yeah, and then with that invisible Elytra wing thing that you can do, you'd be super invisible. Oh, have I gone too low? Oh no! Pull up! Oh, perfect! Perfection! And we're through. Okay, enough of that. That was definitely worth doing though. I had a good time. Did you? Unless at night, says Lee Spork. Very good point. Yeah, if we did that at night, it wouldn't be quite the same experience, would it? I'm gonna take my... No, actually I'm not going to do anything. I was going to take my blast protection with me, but I like using the wings. Actually, no. I am sick of getting killed by creepers. We need blast protection. Time for no more wings. Enough time for wings. Don't even know what I'm saying. I wonder if Rendog is still watching. If Rendog, if you're watching, like, leave a message in chat. And Annie... Annie Meek says, I'm a huge fan. No, I'm not gonna... Whenever I read that in chat, man, I always want to say, oh, how much do you weigh? It's silly. I remember someone said that they'd become an industrial fan as a joke, and I thought they meant the music, which was hilarious. Anyway, continuing on, we head over to the... And... Get Sugar says, box up Mumbo's mob drop shop with obsidian to protect it. I don't want to put an obsidian box in the shopping district. I think we were discussing just replacing it with clay for now. There you go. Kyle says so you just want to press it the once. And that's how that works. And Get Sugar says, box up Mumbo's mob drop shop with obsidian to protect it. I don't want to put an obsidian box in the shopping district. I think we were discussing just replacing it with clay for now. There you go. Kyle says, I used to be a big fan, but now I'm an air conditioner. That's great. X, can you please make a tutorial on how to make parts of your skin transparent? I don't know how to do that, so I'm not the person to make a tutorial on it. Hey X, how much is there left? I don't know. We're going to chip away at the passive mob farm for a bit, though. That is faux show. I was going to jump off, and then I realised that would be a terrible idea, because I don't have my wings on me. Right, now the deal is we chip away at this at every stream. Usually we do that when we start, but today I forgot. Let's see, what are we down to now? We're getting down real low. All the way down to 26. So still a bit to go for diamonds. Let's go down another 2 layers again. And do you know what? As I get here, things are happening in the house. I think I would be wise to actually... Yep. Yeah, now is the time for me... Hey, we got to get away from this zombie dude. Peeps, if you are a subscriber, an XVStonator, that is the server, play.sumovoid.com, or a patron, then later today, 7 PM GMT, there will be a XUHC with me, myself. I will be there, hanging out with you guys, playing some UHC. So hope to see you there if you are interested in that. I'm going to have to go now. I will not be able to stream for much longer, so I should probably just end it right now. I've had a good time today. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who subscribed and donated. This stream will be uploaded to the second channel. And thank you to all of you for coming along, hanging out in chat, and watching a stream today. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's going on the Twitches. Is anyone else streaming? Ponybutts is live. Do you know what that means? We're going to do a raid. We're going to go raid Ponybutts. So feel free to join in, have some fun, saying hello to Pony. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.